Ooh. Hey kitties, Mama's back and with a brand new express lesson. As you can see, I've been stripped back bare and we may as well just slide straight into it. So last express lesson, we did a full face of Give by Gwen Stefani to create a monochromatic, sultry look. Today, we're gonna focus on the glow. Now I know in the States, not in Australia, her highlighters have launched, but here I've actually been using one of her other products as a highlighter and I love it. And even with the highlighters coming out, I'm not gonna stop. So let's dive into it. Now this camo lipstick has become one of my little go-to secrets, my little favorites. It's actually really great for a really quick everyday kind of nude across the lid. I'm gonna use it to just etch out the shape of the eye before swinging it underneath to set that initial smoke and shape. We've been over it many times, children. So a trick when smoking out an area, apply a little bit of pressure and as you move away, lighten up so it's more of a tickle of the skin and that will help you create that fade and that ombre. Ombre meaning from light to dark. It's not just a hair term. Stop it. Now to one of the two colors that inspired this look, Hopscotch. We're just gonna put it in the waterline and then to smoke out that lower lash line. Hopscotch is a lovely mid-tone toffee with a gorgeous reflect. And then because this is about glowing, not necessarily depth, we're gonna go in with Settle Brown and then just really work it into the lashes around that outer third of the eye to just create a little bit of shape so it's not totally blown out. It's those little things that make all the big difference. This is going to be a very layered look because I want different colors peeping through each other. First, we're going to go in with Pogo and kind of hit that midpoint between the transition to create a glowiness throughout the entire look. Just lightly through that transition point, and the lipstick beneath it is just going to give it a little bit more warmth and then just a little bit under the lash line. Gorgeous. Now we're gonna do something a little bit shocking. Something that I do with these pencils is I actually get a brush, apply it to the pencil, and then I use it to smoke out my color. It's a really good way of introducing long wear color. That's really, really easy. It acts like a cream. So we're just gonna do that just in the socket line. And there it is. Not a massive change, just a little bit of subtle definition for the eye. Now let's create a little bit of glow. Taking midriff, I'm obsessed with it. Applying it to the cheekbones. It's an incredible long wear highlighter, especially if you're a sweaty one like me. It will just last. It's a long wear eyeshadow and you can't even feel it. Then after that, we will take a flat brush and we will carve the brow. Because we've laid down so many creams, adding another cream on top could reactivate the one underneath and start to lift it, which is why we're going in just with the brush and a very, very light hand, just a feathery tickle, just a little bit touch taste. And we're just going to just right into that transition shade. And never be afraid to go in with a clean brush if you're finding that it's not blending how you would like. Beat them into submission. Oh, see that? Ooh. And just look at that. Ooh, look at that virginal glow. Ooh. The way it just melts into the skin without any obvious lines is what I really like about this in place of a typical cream highlighter. Sorry, Gwen, I'm sure your new highlighter is amazing, but you haven't sent it to Australia yet, so I'm still using this. No, I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry. Lovers quarrel. I'm not standing my ground. Relationships are about compromise, Gwen. Oh, I can't get enough. Add a little bit more. Should I put a little bit down the nose? A little bit down the nose? It's better than putting it up the nose. Or is it? Oh, you dirty bird. Ooh. Now onto the lid. Top knot is the gold equivalent to midriff. Because it doesn't quite melt into my skin tone as much as midriff, I'm going to be using it as a pop across the lid, a little bit under the eye. Oh, I love it. I love it. But who am I kidding? I was always going to use it as a primer to go in with the Icy and Sparkle in Glimmer all over the lid and just under that eye again. We want to glow. Glow. Obsessed. Oh, that green in it's so pretty. And always going back with your transition brush to soften the edges. And we're just going to go in once more with that Settle Brown because I just want to deepen up that shimmer, but I don't want to completely overpower it. So we're just going to dab it on the outside of the eye on that shimmer, just to create a cheeky little bit of depth. And you know what? Because it's on the back of the hand, add a bit of Pogo as well. Just a taste to really fade into that center of the eye and make it gorgeous. That's nice. That was just what it needed. Just that little taste of colour. Because once you go brown, you can't put it down. Did I make up something on the spot? Am I a lyrical genius? I think so. Gwen, chime in. Let us know in the comments. Now to the lips. Because we're so glowy up top, we're going to keep it quite matte to the lip. But I'm going to be a little bit naughty, a little bit dangerous. We are actually going to take Scar Vibes first to line the lip and then to fade it into the center of the lip. Then apply the Anaheim line. You know how I am with that. matte liner in Mel's Lane. Then we're gonna go in with Gwen's Original Me lipstick in Tragic Me. And then in the center of the lip, I know it's very layered, but it's gonna look gorgeous. We're gonna go in with Tomboy. Just wait and see, I'll come back in a second. You heard it here first, folks. GXVE Beauty by Gwen Stefani. Painted Up 24-hour mousse eyeshadow in Scar Vibes. Amazing long wear lip liner and lip color. And putting that liner just slightly in from the Scar Vibes. And then blending. I'll fix up the shape later, but you cannot tell me that's not a nice lip. Ooh. Then again, can't stop staring mascara. And I know we're not highlighting the inner corner today. There's just so much glow everywhere that we're going to go for a bare inner corner. Strip it back, yes. Provocative. Ugh, I'm still surprised by how good this is. I actually did some research into this as to why it could be so good. Again, because, you know, I hate silicone brushes. And it has a multi-length spike brush. So when you really work it through the lashes and comb them through, it really grabs and separates the lashes to create that really doe-eyed butterfly look. So we went through with Scar Vibes and created a bit more of a dramatic, stylized lip look. I'm gonna go and put on some lashes and I'll be back in a jiffy. And there we have it. Another super simple and easy look using a full face of Give by Gwen Stefani Cosmetics. Tune in next time where we're going to tackle something a little bit more deep and smoky. See you next time. Mummy loves you.